Hello everyone, Carson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is January 29th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Alright, what have we got? We got these ones. Forcing one in one of these two cells for block 6. Right, I was expecting something in column 3 or row 3 to kind of, point into block 1 to kind of limit the digits, but unfortunately that's not happening. The 6's point down though. This feels a bit suspicious, don't you think? Well, it sees a lot of digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is just 6 and 9. What about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this cell is for 3 on 9 only, and this cell is for 6 on 9 only. Interesting. Oh, well, 5 in block 8 is actually forced into this cell. These 5's force 5. In block 6, to go in one of these two cells, these 5's point up to put 5 in one of these two cells for block 2. Okay, so this 2, it points up, and this 2 points left. That means in block 5, the digit 2 has to go in row 6. These 2's point left, and these 2's also point into block 4, forcing the digit 2 to be in this cell for block 4. Alright, these 2's, they point right. Okay, another digit is 7. One of these two cells for block 5. This 3, it points down. That means in block 8, the digit 3 has to go in column 5. These 3's, all of these 3's, they force the digit 3 to go in this cell for block 5. Okay, so what digits go in these cells? So 2 goes down here, 6's. I think 6's go down here, 7's here, and 9's in any of them. So I don't think that's I mean, it's optional whether to mark the digits or not, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Like, sure, I can mark 6969 and this is 9, but you know what? Since I've marked it anyway, I'll just let it stay here. Hopefully, it does not confuse me too much. Alright. Sorry for that. I see that some of the cells are quite limited. So, in these 4 cells, the digits that go in the cells are 5, 6, 8, and 9. This cell sees 8, 9, so it's 5, 6. This cell sees 5, 6, so it's 8, 9. This is 5, 6, 8, or 9. Let's look at column 1. 1, 3, 4, and 7 are the digits that go in the cells. 1, 3, 4, 7. So this must be 1 or 7 only. One, 3, 4, 7. 1, 3, 4, 7. This is 1, 3, 4, 7. these 4 cells in block 1 are for 1, 3, 5, and 7. This can be any of them. 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, so this is also either 1 or 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay. Alright. Okay, this cell sees 1, 2, does not see 3, sees 4, 5, does not see 6, sees 7, 8, or 9. So this cell can only contain either 3 or 6. So if you look at row 1, this actually forms a 3, 5, 6 triple. Because in these 3 cells, in row 1, in these 3 cells, only 3, 5, and 6, only these 3 digits can go in those 3 cells. And because of that, 3 digits in 3 cells. So that forms a 3, 5, 6 triple. So that means 3, 5, 6 can't go in these 2 cells. Otherwise, one of these cells would end up being empty, and of course we don't want that. So 3, 5, 6 are fixed into those 3 cells. That means the other 2 open cells, they form a pair of 2 and 4. Now I haven't got any digits placed, but that is good for making, deductions and kind of limiting the, digits down to a certain number of cells. That definitely helps in some way. Oh, okay, so I missed this from the very beginning. This 4, it points up, and this 4 points right. That means in block 3, the digit 4 has to go in column 9, and these point down. This cell these 4. Alright, these 4s, they point left, form one of these 2 cells. 3 is in one of these 2 cells, but not enough to form a triple or anything. Alright, this is 1, 3, 5, or 7. Oh, so in row 2, this cell sees 4, this cell sees 4, this cell sees 4, and this cell also sees 4. And 4 is still missing from row 2. So in row 2, these 4 cells can't be 4. So that leaves just 1 cell available for 4, which is the cell. So it must be a 4, because 4 can't go anywhere else in row 2, and it still has to go in row 2. So it has to end up in this cell. So I can place the 4 in this cell, and that resolves this 2-4 pair. Okay, that's good. Actually, I think this was here in the very beginning. Okay, so you could have seen this the normal way. these 4s, they point up, and this cell also sees another 4. So actually from the very beginning, I could have placed this 4 already, but I just happened to not see it. So do be careful with your, scanning. Make sure you look at everything you need properly. Alright, anyway, I got this 2-4 pair resolved. These 2s, they point down. These 2s point right. So that forces 2 in this cell for block 9. Two goes in one of these 2 cells for block 2. This cell is for 1 or 9 only. Because this row needs 1, 7, 8, 9. This cell sees both 7 and 8. So this is 7, 8, or 9. Oh, I think, yeah, this cell, right? It does not see 1. It sees 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does not see 7, sees 8, and sees 9. Okay, so this cell can only contain 1 or 7. And in the same block, in block 4, if you look at block 4, both of these 2 cells can only contain 1 or 7, right? These 2 cells can't be anything other than 1 or 7. So to avoid empty cells, these 2 cells must be fixed for 1 and 7 only. So that eliminates 1 and 7 in all other cells in the same block. So this can't be a 7 anymore. Actually none of these can be 1 or 7. So does that do anything? This 1-7 pair must have done something else, right? So, alright, I think it affects this cell. Because now it sees 1 and 7. It sees 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. So yeah, this does end up being a naked single 9. Why it's naked? Because the 1 and 7 in this pair is not placed yet. So it's kind of a virtual 1 and 7. I guess you can say it that way, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, if you kind of substitute 1 and 7 into one of these 2 cells, the matter doesn't, the order doesn't matter. So this cell sees 1 and 7 here, sees 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. So the only digit that this cell does not see is 9. So in this cell must be a 9. Because it literally can't be anything else. So I'm going to place the 9 here. That forces this to be a 6. And this to be a 5. Completes row 1. This 3 eliminates 3 from these 2 cells. And after 3 eliminates it from this cell, these 2 cells now form a 1-7 pair. So that eliminates 1 from this cell. Actually, after I place this 3, this cell sees 5, this cell sees 5. Or 1-7 pair, placing the 5 in this cell for block 1. and 5 in one of these two cells for block 4. Oh, okay, so after I place the 3, it points down. So these two cells form a 3-4 pair in block 4. So that means the other two cells form a pair of 5 and 8. This cell is for 1 or 7, because this is a pair for row 5. These are not 6 anymore. This is not 5 or 6 anymore. So these, because this is an 8-9 pair, so the other 3 cells form a triple of 1, 2, and 9. Forms a triple of 1, 2, and 9 as well in column 5. So because this is a triple, the other two cells form a pair of 3 and 6. No, something's wrong. No, sorry. This is not a 1, 2, 9 triple. 1, 2, 6 triple, actually. Sorry. I don't know why I did that, because 9 has to be in one of these two cells. Never mind, that was stupid. Yeah, that was never a 1, 2, 9 triple. I'm sorry for that. There was none. There was no triples consisting of 1, 2, and 9. Alright. These three cells are for 1, 6, and 7. Oh, this cell can't be 6 because of the I missed this 6. Okay, so this cell can only be 1 based on normal Sudoku rules. These ones, they point down. Oh, and this one eliminates 1 from this cell. So block 1 is done. Resolves a few 1, 7 pairs. Places the 6 and 1. 1 here. And the last one for this Sudoku puzzle goes here, so ones are done. Makes this a 7 and this a 5. Makes this a 5, this an 8. This is a 9 because of this 7. 2, 7. This is an 8 for the row. These two cells are 4. 6 and 9, this cell's a 6 over here. So this is 9 and 6 like this. Yeah, this is not 7. This column is 4, 3, 8, and 9. Okay, so this cell can no longer be 6, so these two cells are known. Alright, these two cells for column 6 are 4, 6 and 8. We know it because of that 6. These two cells are 4, 3 and 9. Oh my goodness, it's not 3, 8, and 9. I keep looking at the wrong things. Okay, that was already a 9. There's already a 9 in column 7, so that actually directly forces this to be an 8, 9, 8. This is a, I think it's a 3. This down here is an 8. No, I made a mistake. Down here is a, should be a 7, right? Oh gosh, I'm very worried. Hopefully I did not make a mistake. Alright, so this 9 points right, this 9 points down. Forcing 9 in this cell for block 9. 3 and 9, this is a 4. These two cells are for 3 and 7. 7 goes here. 3. This 3 makes this a 4, 3, 4. This is a 3. 8, 8, and 6. Okay. Alright, thank goodness I did not make a mistake there, because that was actually very close to making a mistake. I would not have, I guess I would be a bit mad at myself for making a stupid mistake. I've already seen something wrongly a few times before, but luckily, that wasn't too bad. Managed to get back on track. Alright, finished today's New York Times Hot Sudoku in 19.5 minutes, so, yeah, that's alright. So yeah, there were quite a few singles around, so especially this 9 in block 4, that was a single 9, and I think there were also some other pairs and triples which were quite important, so the 3-5-6 triple and 2-4 pair in row 1, as well as some kind of, yeah, this 1-7 pair in block 4, I think those were quite important if you were to progress the puzzle. So yeah, let me know how you did. Feel free to do that in the comments down below. Hopefully this Sudoku puzzle was not too difficult. Even if it is, and you've got some questions, I'll be happy to reply you in the comments. Alright, so this is New York Times Hot Sudoku for January 29th, 2024. See you all in tomorrow's New York Times Hot Sudoku Solve. Bye!